Saturday, and Hurricane 8 may not be as strong as some of the storms we've seen in recent weeks. This one is a Category 1, but it is likely to pack a punch. And Fox's Peter Doocy is live in New Orleans now. And Peter, what kind of punch did it have?
Not much where we are here in the French Quarter, Kelly. The curfew was only around from about 7 o'clock local until 8:30 local. That's when the mayor said that people should be sheltering in place, but they were free to go out. And you can see that there are hundreds of people who are very excited that there is a camera light, who are now out here enjoying themselves on the streets of New Orleans. There is still a concern in some parts of New Orleans, or out closer to the water, of a storm surge, but it does seem like life is getting basically completely back to normal. And again, this is a big change from a few hours ago. During the curfew, our crew walked around the entire French Quarter, and there was not a whole lot of activity. Along the river, it was completely empty. We didn't see one person for several blocks that we walked. Down by some of the landmarks, Café du Monde closed. Down by the cathedral, no lights really on. But that has completely changed. And as you can see, it's almost like nothing happened here at all, Kelly.
Here's like a normal Saturday night there in New Orleans. And actually, for many people who have been watching this storm, they were on pins and needles for a while, and they're probably elated to see this kind of response going in New Orleans, as opposed to seeing what could have happened had this storm actually kicked up its surge and come across any of those levees.
Right, and Kelly, everybody here has a long memory. They know exactly what the concern was with the drainage system in this city, and with the pumps all being fully operational in low-lying areas that are not protected by the levees in New Orleans, that have all, of course, been repaired since Katrina came through here and caused such horrific damage. But it seems like everybody is starting to come out of their hotels. That's where a lot of people were hunkering down. Hotel bars and restaurants stayed open. Just about everything else was shut down from about 2 o'clock, 8 hours ago. But now, from the direction of the hotels, and we can have Eric Connor just pan around here, a lot of the hotels are down that way, and that is where the steady stream of people has been coming from for about the last hour that we've been down here. Again, no rain now. There was never really a ton of rain. There was one squall that came through as part of the outer bands around lunchtime, but the rain was light. There were some gusts of wind, but as far as we can tell, no damage here in New Orleans. The storm does seem to be moving away from here toward Alabama, toward Mississippi. So that gives people here, who, many of whom that we have seen are part of large groups, weddings, bachelor parties, other sorts of events, to go on as scheduled, as planned, on a Saturday night. Kelly?
Still young there, New Orleans. Enjoy it. All right. Well, that is a sigh of relief for people in New Orleans.